Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to What You Want, and thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at the DeWitt Academia GMT 43mm in 18 karat white gold. You can see this 1 of 99 limited edition DeWitt dual time on our website, whatyouwant.com. Purchase it there, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, What You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right hand corner of this video at any time to see our complete listing for this watch with photos, accessories included, and of course, complete pricing. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this is a genre-bending oversized watch. It has elements of a formal watch and a sports watch, but oversized it is, 43mm across the round of the case, not including the GMT corrector at 9 o'clock or the crown at 3. Now, it's hefty, being rendered in white gold, and fairly thick at 14mm from the top of the sapphire to the case back, so it has an impressive precious metal heft on the wrist, but it is not hard to wear this one. Although 43mm across the round of the case, it's actually a nicely compact 47 from the extremity of one stubby lug to its opposite number, and that is the key here. The lugs are quite short cropped, making this an easy watch to wear, even if your wrist is perhaps as small as 14 centimeters in circumference. But because of that broad case and its thick profile, it'll look great on a large wrist as well. So this is a very versatile reference from an aesthetic and ergonomic standpoint. Now there is that heft. It has a solid white gold case back to match a very deep white gold case profile, so there's a lot of heft to enjoy in the hand. Now it's matched to a very high grade, minimally bolstered, black rectangular scale alligator leather strap. Of course, on the bottom it is calfskin, very soft. It is a DeWitt strap, so nicely matched to the case, and the watch has a superb titanium DeWitt branded double deployant. It's beautifully made. It has a nice matte satin finish inside, really more satin than matte. Gorgeous, lightweight, and very secure when closed. It ensures that when you're taking the watch off or putting it on, it can't pop open and fall as can happen with a pin buckle. And of course, like everything else about this watch, the style is downright Baroque. And moving inboard, we can really see how Baroque it is. Now, DeWitt Academia models are characterized by a unique combination of a colonnade case flank and a crenellated bezel. Now, in this case, pun intended, both are rendered in 18 karat white gold and polished beautifully. Inboard, the dial is imaginative but not overbearing. Now there's a lot of information here. 2 time zones, a 24-hour AM/PM indicator, conventional civil time hours, minutes, and seconds for your locale, as well as a date window at 6 o'clock. Now the genius of this watch is how easily and effectively it's all conveyed. First of all, you can see seconds or minutes, your choice, outboard of the hour track, hours and minutes with hashes, all beautifully white lacquered for superb, almost 3-dimensional legibility above that gorgeous carbon fiber dial. And the carbon fiber dial is remarkable because it does have a little bit of a 3D effect to it. It seems to be submerged deep below those lacquered numerals, creating almost the appearance that you're staring into the dial rather than at it. Now you can see there is a 24-hour subdial with a red baton hand at 12, and that traces the AM/PM status of the second time zone, which you can adjust with a very user-friendly pusher at 9 o'clock. So not only is this a very precise dual time, giving you that AM/PM distinction on an easily legible silver dial, but it's a very user-friendly complication in as much as you can adjust it without having to resort to the crown and intermediate setting positions, and also giving you the ability to clean up the dial by superimposing the local hours over the reference time if you don't need it. Now, continuing on, you can see that everything on this dial is to a very high standard, but I mentioned this DeWitt brand does sort of marry dress watch and sports watch design conventions, so it has the size and the outgoing presence of an oversized sports watch. This is not a luminescent dial, so it does have many characteristics of a formal watch as well. Inside, beneath the caseback, this 1 of 99 special edition features 2 unique movements. One is the modular element that DeWitt adds. DeWitt does build its own modules, and below that, the base is an ETA 2892A2. Very precise, very thin. It does endow this DeWitt with wonderfully smooth winding action on the wrist, in as much as those ETA calibers The 2824 and 2892 are bidirectional winding. They don't wobble like a 7750 with its unidirectional winder, but also because they are exceptionally precise and they offer some superb underlying virtues. For instance, when you pull the crown, you do stop the balance, hack the seconds, allowing precise synchronization to a known accurate reference time. Very useful for a watch that could be considered a traveler's timepiece. Moreover, when you have the crown in the intermediate position, you do have a quick set for the date aperture at 6 o'clock. This is a useful, handsome, and unusual timepiece. DeWitt is a brand that plays to a small crowd. When you have one of these watches, chances are you're never going to see another, and you're going to answer the right kind of questions like, what is it? Where did you get it? What do you like most about it? It's the opposite of wearing an Omega Breitling or a Rolex. It's not a status symbol watch, it's a watch geek's watch. You can see it and you can buy it on our website, watchyouwant.com.